Right then, now we told you about this story on Monday about Mount Nyiragongo in the eastern DRC, that's Democratic Republic of Congo, which on Saturday flattened over 500 houses and about 100 missing children so far, so good, even counting more. Well, we're joined back again on Breakfast Central, yes, by analysts and yes, a DR Congo citizen based in Washington, D.C., Intal Alamasi. Intal, good morning to you. Welcome back to the program. So far, so good. What's the latest about the missing children from Saturday's lava, eruption from the Mount Nyiragongo, volcano?
Good morning. At this particular point, there's no new news about the children who have gone missing. Actually, what that shows is what I'll call the lack of planning that has been seen all along from the part of the government. I think those who have been following this situation have seen that it's the volcanologic center or observatory that has been pointed and said that they were disorganized. But as we look into it more, we find that actually the problem seems to be a little bit deeper. It's the government that has been lacking in terms of planning. True, at this particular point, most of what they are dealing with are earthquakes. They are having yesterday and the day before it was like 15 minutes intervals. Now they are at 10-minute intervals. You can say that the population is getting antsy because basically the government doesn't seem to have had an evacuation plan in place, you seem to have any structures that will be following up, and that's why you don't hear about those children at this point. I should say that the epicenters of the earthquakes seem to be from the airport in Goma to Gisenyi in Rwanda, and that's where you're finding more of those.
All right, now looking at the situation of things, I mean, Mount Nyiragongo's volcanic eruption happened in a region, a lakeside region that is home to about 2 million people. Now we have about over 500 homes that have been destroyed, and we have people who have been displaced. Now looking at the death situation, about 15 people have been confirmed dead. 9 were from the residents in the vicinity. What really is the government trying to do to resuscitate the economic activity or even the properties that have been lost by the people living in that vicinity?
At this point, from what I've been able to glean from the people in Goma and some news, first I have to say there's this confusion that is being created by what we are getting from the social media. Sometimes, even people in Goma don't know what to believe as to what is there actually. From the people that I talked to, they have not confirmed the number of 500 houses that have been destroyed. However, what is clear is that you can see cracks almost everywhere in the city. People are not sleeping in their houses. People are sleeping outside because of those tremors. Now I've seen that the government has allowed people to leave Goma. Many are going towards Sake, which is towards the west, and others are taking the boats to go to Bukavu. So that's really what is it. But in terms of what the government is supposed to be doing to help the people, all you're hearing at this point is words, but no action, so to speak.
All right, Intal, we know that this is the first eruption in over a decade in Goma for that volcanic eruption. But going forward, do you see any perhaps emergency warning signs or services to really help these people of Goma in case we can have this once again in the future?
To help the people, I think it will be just like everywhere in the DRC. I don't think that the government has any ways or any means really of coming to the help of the people. Now they are talking about there's going to be a fund that's going to be created in order, to go and help. But at this point, nobody is being helped. Now, what I know for sure is that the former governor of North Kivu, who was in Goma and who now is the Minister of Industrialization, I believe, has said that the observatory people have been paid. Finally, they were 3 months behind not being paid. That's why they were not working. We know that since last year, they had, and I think in September, they had written a letter to the government saying that they did not have any internet connections, so they were not doing their job very well. And that, to me, would be the place where I think the government is looking to start helping, because as everybody knows, people did not even have any advance warning about what is happening here.
As I say, early warnings is the key with alarm systems in such a place. Well, thank you very much once again for joining us on the Breakfast program, Intal Ali Massi.